Roblox Rivals Showdown of Legends. In the vast world of Roblox where creativity meets combat and every game mode tells a new story, Roblox Rivals stands out as the ultimate battleground of loyalty, skill, and betrayal. This is no ordinary competition. Every match in Roblox Rivals is a test of strategy, agility, and trust. It is here that the strongest teams clash, the boldest plans unfold, and legends are either made or broken in one unforgettable tournament. Everything changed as 5 unlikely players were thrown into a whirlwind of conflict, revenge, and redemption that would shake the game forever. The tournament was announced with little warning, and the rewards were unlike anything players had seen before. Custom gear, permanent status perks, and a unique title reserved only for the winners of the Rivals. Elite seasoned players across the world scrambled to form teams and register as soon as the challenge. We live in the middle of this chaos. 5 players from different backgrounds teamed up under the name Shadow Core. Each had a unique strength. Blaze, a hot-headed swordsman with unmatched reflexes. Nova, a long-range specialist who rarely missed. Vin, a master of traps and sneaky escapes. Kalo, the heavy shield bearer, and Eri, the unpredictable wild card who had just recently earned a reputation for winning under pressure. Together they had no history, but something about their chemistry clicked right away. The first rounds were intense but manageable. Shadow Core swept through smaller teams thanks to a mix of planning and improvisation. Their confidence grew with each match, and soon they were attracting attention from fans and opponents alike. But behind the scenes, tensions were rising. Players often rushed into fights without a plan. Nova preferred precision and patience, and Eri's real motives were unknown, seemed to quiet at times. Still, they held together long enough to enter the semifinals, where things began to unravel. Their opponents were Team Cyclone, the reigning champions known for their brutal ambush and mind games. They studied Shadow Core's playstyle for days and came into the match ready to exploit every weakness. The battle was set on the Glacier Rift map, where freezing winds and crumbling terrain made survival even harder. As the match began, Cyclone split their forces, luring Blaze and Kalo into a trap and isolating Nova on a snowy cliff. Eri and Vin tried to respond, but the blizzard reduced visibility and communication was spotty within minutes. The members of Shadow Core were out, and the remaining 3 barely escaped elimination. This is when Eri made a shocking move, breaking away from the group. Eri sent a private message to the leader of Cyclone, proposing a temporary alliance. The deal was simple: let Eri survive, and in return he would sabotage his own team. The betrayal was devastating. When Nova and Vin launched a counterattack, Eri held back, leaving them outnumbered and unprotected. Nova fell, and Vin barely managed to flee, realizing what had happened. She messaged Blaze, who had just respawned for the final round. They knew Eri could no longer be trusted. The finals came faster than anyone expected, a 3-way standoff between the remaining members of Shadow Core, Team Cyclone, and the mysterious rogue Team Obsidian Veil, a last-minute wildcard entry who had used unconventional tactics to reach the finals. The battlefield was the Citadel crater, a massive broken tower floating in space with collapsing platforms, energy storage, and a gravity core in the center. It was the most dangerous map in the tournament's rotation, and only the strongest would survive. Blaze and Vin made a silent pact to eliminate Eri first. Then they would focus on the rest of the teams using old voice comms from earlier in the tournament. Blaze created a loop that mimicked Eri's location. This decoy worked. Cyclone and Obsidian Veil turned on Eri, thinking he was a threat, and forced him out of the game. With their traitor gone, Blaze and Vin moved as a unit once more, using every lesson they had learned across the tournament. What followed was a breathtaking fight. Obsidian Veil attacked from the shadows using teleports and decoys, while Cyclone fired heavy artillery from the central tower. Blaze dashed through falling debris and took out Cyclone's sniper, while Vin planted energy mines beneath the platforms. One wrong step could have ended it all, but the two held strong, fighting side by side until only they remained atop the final tower. With only moments left and the timer ticking down, Blaze and Vin stood at the gravity core ready to make the final move. They had the option to share the win, or one could betray the other and claim it all. The screen paused, waiting for a decision, in a moment that players still talk about to this day. Blaze stepped back and typed one simple message: "We made it this far together," and he let the timer expire with no betrayal, the system awarded them both the title of Rivals Champion. Shadowcore was remembered not just for their skill, but for their story of trust broken and rebuilt against impossible odds. The tale of their battle was posted across every Roblox fan page in their final match. In the world of Roblox Rivals, where every match could be your last and every teammate could be your greatest threat or your greatest strength, the story of Shadowcore reminds us all that victory is not just about survival, it's about who stands beside you when everything falls apart and whether you choose to rise or fall with them.